So in the new GTA Online December DLC, Yusuf is returning, iconic, one of my favorite characters of all time in GTA series. He was in GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony, the DLC for GTA 4. How many of you remember GTA 4 had DLCs? And he is just iconic. He is crazy, he is funny, his personality is like no other in the whole GTA series. Even beating Trevor, in my opinion, he beats Trevor with how crazy he is. And I want to take a look at his full story because he is going to be coming back in a big way as the main character for this next winter DLC. And I want to take a look at his full history and how he came to be in Los Santos. This is the full story of Yusuf Amir. So sometime in the 1960s, Yusuf was born in Dubai to Abdul Amir, his father, an extremely wealthy real estate developer. This guy living in Dubai, rich as hell. I mean, you gotta know it. Throughout his life, he always wanted to impress his father, and his father, being a highly respected businessman who just doesn't like Yusuf's life at all, because Yusuf is as I quote, a reckless orgy of sex, drugs, and spending. He did not like Yusuf at all, but he was born wealthy because of his father, the highest class of citizen, even as far as to becoming a helicopter pilot at a young age. We see this actually when he gives us a golden buzzard at the end of the story mode, which is one of the best buzzards of all time, one of my favorite vehicles of all time. And that's a spoiler alert somehow if you haven't played this already. And why are you watching this? Go play it right now, it's so good. Then he moves to Liberty City, which we are then introduced to him in the opening intro of The Ballad of Gay Tony, inside of Tony's nightclub, based on 89 and Hercules. He introduces Louis to Yusuf, and this is the start of something great. A great friendship of one of the best characters of all time. Louis receives a phone call after the first mission from Yusuf, telling us that Tony gave him his number, and he wants to talk personally at his luxurious penthouse in Middle Park about franchising Tony's nightclub. What a great guy he is. And it's gonna be simple, right? What could go wrong with doing this? So inside of his multi-million-dollar penthouse, Yusuf shows off his real estate developments he's planning for Liberty City, which is the whole map of the city. He grows a really fast liking to Louis, impressing him with literally everything made of gold. I mean, he has guns, food made of gold. And he is convinced by Yusuf. We are convinced and we accept working for Yusuf. And out of nowhere, Yusuf's father comes in, calls him up, confesses that all the money Yusuf has is his and he is taking it back. And out of nowhere, he wants to take it all back. And this is where we get the first mission. Take back all the money.
Yo, nigga!
We are then tasked with going to meet with another one of his associates, Tahir, but Yusuf begins to suspect he's doing something shady, and it turns out it was true. We actually get ambushed by Noose, and in good old Rockstar fashion, we fight out our way, killing Tahir and capturing Ahmed, another one of his associates, on the tallest building in the game, which is the Empire State Building version of the in-game. And they revealed to us that they wanted to give up Yusuf to Noose, and then they could take over his business along with his father. And like the good guy Ahmed obviously is, he gives us a parachute, while we, Louis, decide to scare him off and he falls all the way down to his death, ultimately ending Ahmed. The next time we see Yusuf is in one of the best cutscenes of all time. A few days later, Louis returns to Yusuf's penthouse where he finds him without pants, in undies, holding a gold SMG, snorting some of the good snow, you know, with a lady of the night, let's say. Now this is where we see how actually iconic he is from this cutscene alone. He tells us about a noose tank that he wants to go steal. So we then have to go steal an APC tank for Yusuf in Star Junction of all places, which is the in-game version of Times Square in New York City. Yusuf later convinces Louis to help him steal a subway train from the airport, and he wants to convert that into a submarine for Liberty City in the theme park, in a 11-star underwater hotel and casino in the Persian Gulf. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. 11-star underwater hotel and casino in the Persian Gulf. So in this mission, he comes in with a skylift and takes the train out of nowhere and just flies it outside of Liberty City. I mean, Yusuf is completely crazy with these ideas that would never happen, but I'm 100% here for it. After making all of these headlines with Yusuf, a wealthy Russian mobster called Ray Bulgarian, wanna tell someone to make a Russian name, they're gonna say Ray Bulgarian. Yeah. He hears that we are in possession of special diamonds. These diamonds are the ones that are shown in the intro of the regular GTA 4 game. We have the guy coming out of a boat, he's cooking up some diamonds. And this has always been a huge mystery, but a mystery that we know literally barely anything about. We know that Nico knows something about them, we never find them with Nico. We know that they are around the city, and they are extremely wealthy, some of the only diamonds in the world with how much they are worth. At some point along the storyline, Louis is in possession of them, but then he gets them stolen from them. So this is where we kind of find out first off what the diamonds are exactly about and who has the diamonds. So Ray sends his whole personal military after us, and of course, singly manned, we fight our way out of everything and taking over his business. Now it's time to get Ray, who's flying out of the country on a private jet. Now we all know, or maybe some of us don't, but there's no flying in GTA 4 except for helicopters, right? There's no planes, there's no jets, there's only slow helicopters because there wasn't meant to be planes in Liberty City because it's not that big. So this is really a special mission for me and a lot of people because this is really the only time in the whole storyline that you get to at least set foot on a private jet, you know? So that really stands out, what this mission stands out for, and the ending of this mission, of course. Now we are set on going after Ray, and by ourselves too. That just shows our relationship that just shows how our relationship with Yusuf grew. On the way to the airport, Louis gets a call from Yusuf where Louis explains the situation, and Yusuf does offer to help us, but we decline, saying we have to do this ourselves. This is personal. But then, while we are chasing after these guys, Yusuf comes out of nowhere in his golden buzzard, destroying everything in his path like the crazy man he is. And we get inside of the jet and take out Ray, and we jump out of the jet as it crashes into the ocean. I just talk about iconic mission, especially in GTA 4 when we didn't really have any planes. This is such an iconic mission, and some of these missions with Yusuf are the best in the whole GTA series, even beating probably most in GTA 5, most in San Andreas, except a few. Vice City, nah, all the missions in Vice City are iconic, 100%, beating everything else. But the Yusuf missions in the Battle of Gay Tony DLC and GTA 4, some of the best iconic ones. Again, if you haven't played it already, go play it right now before this DLC releases. It's so good. And it only takes about 7 hours too. So Louis goes to Meadow Park to meet with Tony in a kind of ending cutscene, accidentally bumping into a homeless man and making him find the stolen bag of diamonds, the ones we lost, inside of a trash can, making him instantly rich. Now the whole mystery involving diamonds that has been going on since the OG GTA 4 release was solved. We never see this from this homeless guy again, or maybe we do, but this homeless guy is really just a mystery. Some say he is the same homeless guy we see in the GTA 5 first trailer, which I could kind of see. But really, this guy is just a mystery from here on out. He finds diamonds, what else happens, we don't know. He gets instantly rich, or he just hides his richness and moves to Los Angeles. After this, Yusuf comes to congratulate us and saying he finally wants to take the clubs to the franchise level.
What's up, my nigga?
But Louis declines. Not because it's all about the money, it's about the people, the moments of the nightclub.
Wait, I think my father may be into franchising clubs.
I know, franchise is not the way to go. The club is all about the people.
Fuck the people.
Hell no, it's not. Yusuf replies saying that Tony should, quote, don't ban me. This is for educational purposes. Yusuf says we should
fuck them all. Whip out your dick and piss all over them.
Ah yes, Yusuf. So here we are in present day. Mason 99 and Hercules are nationwide in Los Santos that we can buy in GTA Online and run with the help of Tony. Now that was in 2018, and GTA Online is in present day, so that was back in 2018 in GTA times. So it's been going for a few years now. And you can buy it with the help of Tony because Tony does return in the nightclub DLC. While Yusuf did not make any physical appearance in GTA Online prior to the events of this next DLC coming out, we can actually see that he is a buyer for one of our special vehicle exports in the import-export DLC, which I really never knew about until looking this up, but he actually buys a vehicle from us in that DLC. So by 2023, 15 years later after the events of the Battle of Gay Tony, Yusuf has relocated to Los Santos, and he is using his cousin Jamal's Red Auto Parts salvage yard to acquire stolen luxury cars for his own collection. And with Jamal and the GTA Online protagonist, us, we are going to rob each of the vehicles they want to collect. And this is where we're at right now. So it's so good to see Yusuf is getting love he deserves. He's coming back to GTA Online. 15 years after we last saw him, he would fit in GTA Online perfectly if the writers don't make him cringe like most other characters, but his personality is like no other. I think it comes naturally to him, to be honest, because only a person who has a natural talent for that can pull off a Yusuf character. So I have full faith in the actor of Yusuf, making his character good and entertaining. And it will be cringe because it's Yusuf, but it will be the good kind of cringe, which is what we need for online characters. And I think for those who didn't play the Ballad of Gay Tony, he will grow on a lot of people. I would probably even say I prefer him over the GTA 5 side characters at least. Maybe not the main three, but maybe Trevor. Sorry, Trevor. But I would say he's probably better than most of the other GTA 5 characters. Side characters. But that's just my love for the action, the story, the characters, and amazing moments behind the Battle of Gay Tony GTA 4 DLC with Yusuf Amir, who is returning in GTA Online. Welcome back, Yusuf, to Los Santos. I can't wait to get back with Yusuf. We're going to be making tons of videos with him, so subscribe to see that, and I'll see you guys in whatever video I make next.
Brothers, we're partners.
Great.
Give me a call when you get there. Now I've got to attend to some business. Ladies! Prepare to suffer! Ow! Wallahi!